We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Stepping into the box, John Birdie. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count is 1-2 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Called strike 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Starling Marte. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Miami down in order, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
3-2 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. His prior history versus this arm, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1 ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, JT Realmuto as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 21 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Settling in now, Alec Bohm. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dickerson's there. And that's the 3rd out. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark. Now in the box, Adam Duvall. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out. Now the
2-1. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he falls behind 0-2. Dickerson, 30 years of age. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. A 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting set, the second baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Gene Segura is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Batting 8, the center fielder.
At the plate, Brad Miller. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. So striding in, Brian Anderson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Miller is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Popped him up. Real Muto is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Marlins nothing. Stepping up now, Aaron Nola. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher, leading things off.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
He's set. Here it comes. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 28 on the season as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That evens it up, 1-1. The pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Oh, the struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at-bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at-bat.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bohm takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
2 balls and a strike to count. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marte on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay throw, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball, that's in.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Rojas calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Titans strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Digging in to try it again, John Birdie back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Rojas, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Marte has it, and it's a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Miller. He popped out in his first trip. Now here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
At the plate now, Aaron Nola. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs. He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Jesus Aguilar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Corey Dickerson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball that's outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Real Muto has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone up into the second deck. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 38th home run of the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. John Curtis will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Here's Bryce Harper now. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. JT Realmuto will be next. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
JT Realmuto started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Smoked on the ground left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
set for Philadelphia.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. The ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duvall will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
High in the air out to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
The batter, number 5. Second base.
Standing in, John Birdie. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And he popped him up. Harper coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it. And that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's the Phillies 6 and the Marlins 1. Richard Blyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brad Miller. From the stretch. First pitch is a reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Sliding. Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7. Matt Joyce.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Rhys Hoskins would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Spencer Howard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 83.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Adam Duvall.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he misses again, 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Pitch on the way. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Segura has it. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. The lead remains 5. It's 6. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
That's by him for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. You'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
JT Realmuto is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Realmuto has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. A bouncer to the left side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And this one just misses off the corner. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now, Didi Gregorius. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two and 2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
3 and 2, full count. into the corner and slicing foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Tyler Kolnick answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Phillies leave him loaded. They lead it 6-1. Tyler Massett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
First offering on its way.
Tyler Massett.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Segura ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Gerard Encarnacion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fouled away. Massett rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Still 2-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 3-0 now. Miguel Rojas would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 6, and Anthony Bass goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder Brad Miller, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Duvall Herrera will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Scooped up. There's one. Relayed to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Dominguez has a strong chance of being an all-star for the National League this year as he's currently leading the vote totals among relievers.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Up next from Miami, Adam Duvall. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go out.
He brings it in, and the Phillies will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola records the victory, his 13th of the year. Sandy Alcantara was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.